Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pick a card reading is all about your week ahead. So pick the bauble that sparks a memory in you. It will have your accurate predictions. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. Is it going to be this golden one? Something about the texture that's sparking a memory in you. Or maybe it's the red one. Something about those circles, maybe. Or this other gold one. So smooth. It's like frosted glass. Is it sparking a memory? As always, feel free to pause and rewind. And when you're ready, let's begin. If you chose the first bubble, welcome to your reading. This is your week ahead. So, first out of 5 things that will happen for you this week, you have the Hanged Man and the Sun. How wonderful. So, there is something in your life that is currently stagnant, that is currently on pause. This week, not only will it start moving, once it gets to its destination, it will be even bigger and better than you imagined. Okay, you already know what this is because it's something in your life that you're desperate to start moving again. A concrete example that I can give is, let's say you're applying for a job, you've been through 3 interviews and then you never heard from them again. You're going to hear from them this week, and it's not just going to be a job acceptance, a job offer. Something else will be different and better. For example, we have the Sun, so it's going to be ridiculously better. The salary will increase by 50%, okay, like that big. Or the reason you're going to find out that they couldn't reach out was because the job position you applied for got closed, and they're actually hiring for someone in a higher position now, and they want to hire you. So not only is the pay better, the title is bigger and better too, okay? So something like that, whether it's actually a job you're applying for or a different aspect of your life, you already know better than me because it's something that you have been waiting for and praying for to start moving again, okay? The Hanged Man, big, major, stagnant life and stagnant part of your life. Yeah, it will move again, and when it does, it's gonna surprise you. It's gonna shock you. Okay, so congratulations in advance because this one is major. 2 major arcana, okay? One of the most annoying major arcana cards and the literal best major arcana card. So the Sun will trump the Hanged Man. It will move and it's going to be beautiful. So yeah, big, beautiful surprise for you there. Second thing that will happen for you in the week ahead, you have the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. This is so lovely. Out of the blue, unexpected, because it's the Ace of Swords, like a sprouting new beginning. You had no idea, okay? The way that you use your voice will allow you to earn some money. The opportunity will come to you, and it's going to be crazy because the Ace of Swords stabs. So at first you thought it was negative, but apparently it is positive. And you're going to get income from it. Oh my God. So I was given a really, really specific scenario in my mind right now. Like it just flashed in my head. It's a vision. So it could resonate. It could be the actual situation for 1 or 2 of you. You're talking on the phone in public transportation, a bus or a train, and you're talking, okay? And then after you hang up, someone calls your attention. Someone in the bus, someone on the train. So then you thought you were going to get scolded because you were too loud in a public place. Like how inconsiderate. But then they say, I really like your voice. Can you do the voiceover for this commercial that I'm shooting or recording? I actually work in advertising. I'm going to pay you this much per hour. And out of the blue, you were just like, oh my God, I thought I was going to get scolded, but now I'm being offered money. So something that literally has to do with your voice. It doesn't have to be a voiceover talent opportunity for all of you, but something with your voice, okay? Maybe you publish something on social media, like something that you thought would get you a lot of hate, some post or some comment that is controversial, and then someone calls you up or DMs you about it, and you thought, oh my God, here we go, the first of the haters. But apparently it's someone who works in the local newspaper, and they're like, hey, we actually want to interview you, or we want to publish what you said exactly, verbatim, word for word, okay? And we're going to pay you this much. Are you giving us your permission and your name and blah, blah, blah? So yeah, an opportunity like that. 2 examples, but see how it resonates for you, okay? But you know what? Until it happens, you're not going to know, because it's the Ace of Swords. It's sudden, it's out of the blue, it's surprising, okay? And at first you're going to think it's negative. But yeah, the way that you use your voice, either your literal vocal cords or your words, okay? Or you're singing your music, yeah, or a poetry that you've written, you will be offered money for it. And you don't have to seek out this opportunity. It will just come out of the blue. So money, 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 always a good thing. And outside of this week, maybe, who knows, maybe fame, some sort of popularity, some sort of stable income could come from it. But for now, it's a one-off, okay? This week, it's a one-off thing. Third thing that will happen for you in the week ahead, you have the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. There is someone that you helped in your life recently, in the past 5 months, okay? It's not going to be way earlier than that. Just in the past 5 months, you helped someone. They were in a state of lack, maybe rock bottom, and you helped them out financially or materially. What do I mean, or materially? If you didn't give them money or lend them money, you helped out in another material way anyway. Like you gave them food, or you cooked for them, or you let them stay in your home, okay? Someone like that. It could be a friend, a family member, an acquaintance, a colleague. You helped someone who was honestly rock bottom within the last 5 months. This week, they're going to come into some money, okay? They're going to find success. Either, I heard something so specific, this person was kicked out by their parents because of something that they did, kicked out of the house, and that's when they needed your help, but now their parents took them back in, and they have access to their credit cards, to their trust fund, or whatever else again. So they have come into money, they have their resources again, or they were really someone who is, let's say, poor, and they suddenly got a stable job or some sort of windfall, okay? And you don't know about it. You will hear about it now this week, and you will find out that they really haven't forgotten, and they really are so thankful, just beyond words, for what you did to them, that they're going to reward you now, okay? This holiday season, they're just going to give you something that is 10 of Cups, tenfold of what you gave them, okay? Literally in amount. If you gave them money, they're going to give it back if you lent the money right, tenfold. Or if you gave them like a meal, they're going to order you or something expensive, or invite you out to like a fine dining restaurant, okay? So tenfold of whatever you gave them, they're going to give back to you now. How beautiful is that? It always pays to be generous, not just because they eventually give it back, but because it feels good, right? And you didn't even expect this, because honestly, for most of you, when you help this person, you didn't expect them to ever be able to give it back, whatever money or material help you extended to them. But they are, and they will, and it's going to be tenfold. So that's really good. And honestly, kudos to you. Not just for getting the money or the material thing back, but for being generous and magnanimous of heart. Because, yeah, the world needs more of that. So, yeah. What else for the week ahead? We have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Whether you're a man or a woman, she's representing you this week. And oh my God, you are just on fire. You are so hot. People are so attracted to you with the Ace of Wands. You are charming and charismatic and just adored this week, okay? Not just physically, but for your fire too. Double fire. Suit of Wands is fire, flame, drive, ambition, confidence, okay? So in all aspects of your life, because she's a queen, okay? She has a throne and a crown, and you have the hand of God here giving you some sort of reward too. So in all aspects of your life, but maybe not all of them on the same level, but you're going to feel it one way or another. People are just admiring you, Okay, it could be the strangers in your life. You're walking by and they approach you and they're just like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Can I have your number? Or even if it's not, can I have your number? It's just, you look so great. I love what you're wearing. And I just wanted to compliment you because you're a sight for sore eyes. Okay, so that's like your day to day with strangers. And it could also be at work. Maybe you do something really good at work and your manager is so proud of you that she tells her manager and her manager tells her manager and it cascades up and everyone hears about it and everyone compliments you and just admires you for how talented and skilled you are. Okay, it could be your partner complimenting you, being especially loving and affectionate towards you, or if you're single, lots of people coming in now vying for your heart, whether you're a man or a woman. Okay, so yeah, this is your fire, your flame being noticed, your beauty, your talents being celebrated in every aspect of your life, but maybe not on the same level. Like it's going to be bigger at work maybe, or it's going to be bigger with your partner or with the secret admirers coming out of the darkness. Okay, so yeah, this is really good. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that stays with you, even if it's just a compliment, even if it's just a kind, admiring look from someone. It really builds up your self-esteem, and it's just a one-time thing that's going to happen this week, but it will stay with you. Okay, from here on out, it's lovely. It's beautiful. What else? Last but not least, for the week ahead, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Wands. This is really good because you know what they say, beginner's luck? Not quite, but should I say first try luck? This week, anything that you do, you only need to try once and it will succeed. Okay, so you only need to try once. You don't need to work that hard. Things that you usually need to put a lot of effort into, trial and error things, this time around, the first time, it will work. Okay, so concrete example, if you are looking for a job, it doesn't matter what industry you are in. You usually apply at more than 30, maybe even 100 jobs, right? Some are relevant to you, some are not so relevant, some are completely irrelevant. But because you're looking, you just apply everywhere anyway, okay? On LinkedIn or another online site or classified ads on the local newspaper, you apply for so many. This time around, you apply for one and you get a call back immediately on the spot, okay? And you get the interview scheduled, and maybe beyond this week, you get the job. Beyond this week, because this is the Wheel of Fortune, it keeps on turning. Even beyond this week, you're still going to get the effects of this Lady Luck fortune card. Okay, so that's just an example. Just one application, you get hired. Okay, maybe the actual job contract won't be offered to you until 2 or 3 weeks from now, but yeah, just one try and it works. Okay, let's say there's also a girl that you like or a guy that you like. And normally things like this don't work for you, not because you're not attractive. I mean, man or woman, you are the Queen of Wands, very beautiful inside and out. But normally it just doesn't work for you for some reason, you know, divine timing or fate or destiny or whatnot. But this time you ask that person out and they say yes. And you can see how excited they are. Okay. And they're not even like, I'm going to think about it. They're like, oh my God, yes, I'm free tonight or something like that. Okay. It's major luck. So fortune favors the brave, and just first time, things that usually took you so many tries, took a lot of patience and perseverance. No, first time, and yeah, it's gonna happen. So this is a major advice for you. It's a prediction, but it's also advice. Now, if there are things in your life that you have been putting on hold, do them now because they will blossom. Okay, this is life. Okay, sometimes you are way up high and sometimes we're down here, but right now, okay, you're way up there. Okay, so whatever it is that you have been afraid to try, ask someone out, apply for a job, ask for a promotion, for a bonus, for a salary increment, whatever else it is, do it this week because the wheel is turning in your favor. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the red bubble, welcome to your reading. This is your week ahead. So first out of 5 things that will happen for you this week, you have the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. You will receive income by attending a social event, okay? it will somehow earn you money, some sort of social event this week. Maybe it's a wedding of a relative and you meet someone there who is from your industry, you get a job offer or a freelance opportunity. Okay, or maybe you're just at the cafe and someone you know from a job you had before comes in and recognizes you and offers you a new project or a new job. Okay, but like you're out with friends and you're not even thinking about money right now, you're just at a cafe having brunch or whatnot, and then the offer comes in. Okay, so whenever you're at a social event, social setting, not alone, but celebrating with other people, hanging out with other people this week, one way or another, income will arrive in your life. Okay, those are just examples, but in my experience, like also the feedback that I get from the comments, sometimes it's something even more surprising and something even more exciting than the examples that I'm giving. Okay, but see how it happens for you, how it resonates for you. And once it does, feel free to share it with me because it's always nice hearing how these things manifest. But yeah, again, a social event, okay, planned or not, maybe you already know about this party and you're planning to come, or it's a impromptu one. On a random Wednesday, your friend is just going to be like, hey, let's go to the bar after work, or let's have brunch this Saturday, something like that. Okay. So yeah, some income will find you one way or another. Second thing that will happen for you this week ahead, you have the Nine of Swords and the King of Wands. This is literal rescue. Okay. A guy, likely a Leo, or his name is Leo, but likely a fire sign, specifically Leo. Aries, Sagittarius possible as well. But someone very attractive, someone who is likely, I don't want to use this word, but okay, I'm going to use it. Someone who is more elevated than you one way or another. Like maybe they're more popular, maybe they're making more money, okay? Maybe you deem them to be more attractive than you, but someone who is kind of higher than you, better than you one way or another. That's not always a bad thing, okay? But this is your own judgment, by the way. This isn't me. This isn't even the cards. This is like relative to you. Someone that you think is better than you one way or another. Fire sign, specifically Leo, probably a little older than you, okay? Kind of an authority figure. They will literally rescue you from a situation. For some of you, you already know what the situation is where you need rescuing from. From others, it will only emerge in the coming week, but it doesn't have to be heavy. It can be so cute because King of Wands is Leo energy and it's positive and it's sunlight energy, okay? So sunlight is the opposite of dark and sinister, so don't even worry. But like, for example, you are at the bus stop and your bus is delayed and you're going to be late, and someone pulls up in a Ferrari and like, hey, I'm going to give you a ride. And it's someone that you work with, okay? It's like your manager's manager or something like that. So someone literally rescues you and saves you. Or since we're talking about work already, maybe you're about to run out of money this week and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? You don't even know who to approach yet. You're still making plans. And then suddenly your manager's like, hey, here's a bonus because you did really well last week. And now you have been rescued. Okay. So one way or another in your professional or your personal life, someone, Leo, named or astrologically a Leo, someone will literally swoop in and save you. So that's always good because the universe sends these people, okay? The universe sends these people to help you, to guide you. So congratulations about that. What else for the week ahead? You have the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups. Oh my God, this is so exciting. You're going to receive two opportunities or two calls, okay, two potential things this week. The first one, you're going to hate it, but then after that, there's going to be a second one, and that's going to be it. So this is a prediction and an advice at the same time. Let's say you are looking for a job. You get two calls or two offers. The first one, you're just going to know in your heart that it's wrong for you. Don't be afraid to turn it down. Okay, your heart, your gut, your intuition will tell you that no, this isn't it. It feels off. There's something fishy about it. Heed that warning. Okay, this is like a test from the universe to know if you really know your worth, if you really know what you deserve, if you have learned how to prioritize yourself, your healing, how to claim your own power. Okay, this is like a decoy offer will come, and the universe will want you to be strong enough, self-loving enough, trusting enough to turn it down. And once you do, within the same week, okay, this is your weekly reading, something else, a different offer will come in, and just right off the bat, it's going to feel perfect. It's going to feel aligned, okay? But only if you pass the test, okay? So yeah, 2 different offers, a crappy one and the ideal one. And the universe is saying, testing you, turn down what is not worth your while. And within days, literally, or maybe on the same day, because this is a weekly reading, the ideal one, the perfect one, honestly, for your situation right now will come. Maybe it's a job offer, maybe it's a love offer. See how it manifests for you, okay? But clues both are water cards. So this could have to do with water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or if it's a job offer, something to do with the water, something to do with like a bottling company or a juice company. So yeah, something to do with water or water signs, astrologically speaking. Remember, the first one, if it feels off, say no, because something better will come if you do. Yay. What else for your week ahead? You have the 3 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. I don't know how you're going to feel about this, but the Don Juan at work, man or woman, okay? Like someone who is typecast as the player, as someone who's not serious, someone who's very flirtatious, someone who's like everybody's friend, they're going to make their move on you this week, okay? The 3 of Pentacles is the card of your workplace or the job that you do, or if you're not currently working, it's where you're studying, or if you are retired, it's the community that you are in, the club that you belong to, okay? So someone there, like your day-to-day place of routine, place of whatever work you do, someone there will come on to you, will ask you out on a date, will, shower you with their attention and their affection. And at first, this week, you might not feel good about it. I mean, there's always going to be that part of you that's flattered, okay? But there's also going to be that part of you that's like, no, not you. You're very attractive, but I've heard so many things about you, okay? But there's going to be that, and it's up to you what will come about from this. But honestly, the Knight of Wands is, man or woman, is player energy. However, it is grounded by this 3 of Pentacles card, okay? So this fire is kind of grounded by earth this time around, so it could be promising, okay? Clue as to who this could be: fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, specifically Sagittarius, okay? Possibly your age, just 1 or 2 years younger or older than you, okay? They're gonna come in fast, and you might be a little intimidated or shocked, but yeah, there's going to be that. And it's up to you if you want to accept it. Maybe you're in a committed, loving relationship and you don't want to, but that's going to happen anyway. And honestly, because of this, you're going to be the source of like gossip at work. It doesn't have to be negative gossip. It could just be, chatter about how popular you are currently and whatnot. But yeah, someone, fire sign, specifically Sag, and someone attractive but well known for being flirtatious. Yeah, they're gonna set their eyes on you this week. But honestly, your cards are saying there's something there, okay? There is something there because of the 3 of Pentacles. There's something grounded, there's something sincere there. So let me know if you already know who this is. Let me know if you're interested in him or her. Last but not least, what else will happen for you in the week ahead? You have the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Oh my God, wonderful. In the past 8 months, you walked away bravely, so bravely, from something that you know was not serving you well. It could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a situation. You know better than me. I don't know your personal life, but it is a very brave decision that you made within the past 8 months. You walked away from something. And a lot of people criticized you because it looked good on paper. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. It looked amazing, but you walked away and your family and your friends were like, what are you doing with your life, my dear? You know what I mean? But you knew what you deserved, okay? And it seems the universe is testing you again when it comes to that. If you really have remembered your worth this time around in a different situation. But yeah, you walked away. And The replacement of whatever you walked away from is coming this week. Okay, whether it's a replacement job, whether it's a replacement opportunity or a replacement relationship or potential partner, it is coming now, and it is infinitely better than what you left. 8 becomes 9. But why do I say infinitely? Because this is the card not just of like an upgrade from 8 to 9. This is the card of wish fulfillment. So whatever this replacement is, it's something that you know in your heart you truly deserve, something that you have been wishing for. Okay, so in short, the 5th thing that will happen to you in this week ahead, a wish will come true. And it's one that you truly, truly, truly deserve because you have the bravery to walk away from a person or a situation that you knew was just not good for you. This is your reward. It's coming this week. Wow. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the 3rd bubble, welcome to your reading. This is your week ahead. So, first out of 5 things that will happen for you this week, you have the Knight of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. You will receive a job offer, but from an unexpected source, because job offers, like the 8 of Pentacles, they usually come from court cards from the suit of Pentacles or Swords. Okay, maybe even Wands, but Cups, no. You almost never expect a job offer, a job career opportunity from the Knight of Cups, because he's the most romantic knight in the deck. So he usually offers love or friendship, okay, at the very least, but jobs. So you're going to get a job offer. It's going to be wonderful, but it's going to be from an unexpected source. For example, you have been applying on LinkedIn. It's not going to come through a recruiter on LinkedIn. It's going to come from a friend, an ex-lover, someone that you're dating. Okay, apparently they know someone from your industry or from that company that you have been trying to apply for a job for. Okay, so unexpected source. Clue, the Knight of Cups is the suit of water. So this is your Cancer, your Scorpio, your Pisces, but specifically Pisces, Sun rising Venus. Okay, likely a man. So yeah, someone completely unexpected. If this is someone that you do work with or have worked with in the past, it's someone that you never thought would reach out to you. Okay, maybe you didn't get along or you just didn't know each other that well. So it's still unexpected, even if it's someone within the professional realm. You're going to be surprised, and it's up to you if you want to accept it. But 8 out of 10, it's almost perfect. Okay, so see how that happens for you. What else is there for you for the week ahead? Oh my God, you're going to get 2 victories. Okay, this is 6 of Wands, minor arcana victory. The Chariot is major arcana victory. So 2 victories are happening for you. One is more material, more concrete, more practical. The other is more spiritual, emotional, mental. Okay, both are important, but honestly, this one is more vindicating. Okay, this one feels like a sigh of relief, like the universe has your back kind of energy. But this is the one that gets you applause, that gets you attention. So that is the prediction. But now let's give examples as to how that could happen. Literally, you could win a raffle draw, some sort of prize. You could win a promotion, okay? You could win some sort of money, some sort of gift. It is the holiday season after all. There are lots of like raffle draws, at least where I'm from during the holiday season. Lots of gift giving, okay? So you could win something like that. Of course, if you joined a competition, some sort of writing competition, singing competition, or, architectural design, interior design competition, together, they are now predicting that you're going to win whatever that is, okay? But yeah, again, if you recently chose to join a competition, you're likely going to win it, okay? So either a raffle draw, some sort of money, some sort of games too as well. Maybe it's game night with your friends, with your family, you're going to win, okay? Poker, whatever, Scrabble. So that's like the more practical thing. This one is deeper. You're going to win some sort of fight, okay? Like maybe there's someone at work or in your social circle who has been targeting you and you feel like they have been attacking you without reason. You're going to win that fight because life, the universe will just step in, okay? Something will happen to them that will remove them from your reality, from your situation. And I don't want to go too dark, but it can be something dark, okay? Like they get fired if it's a place of work, or they get evicted if it's your community, your neighborhood. But someone who has been just a nuisance, more than a nuisance, someone who's been targeting you, you're going to win the battle against them, because life, fate, destiny will step in and help you, okay? It could also be that you thought you're just not good at your work because you have been working for 5 years, 7 years, 20 years. You've never been promoted, and you just feel like, oh my God, I wasted my entire life. I chose the wrong industry, the wrong path. But then you get like a back-to-back double level promotion this week, okay? And you didn't even know about it, but it gets announced now. So something like that. This is more... It's more vindicating. It's more like, oh my God, life is validating your existence and your choices. And the universe, cosmic justice is stepping up for you. Okay, so 2 different victories, 2 different wins, and both are amazing. Okay, and together, if you have joined any competition, it's guaranteed you're going to win. Okay, and you're going to get the announcement this week. What else for the week ahead for you? You have the 10 of Swords and the Stars, something that you thought was dead. It really was dead, but it will be brought back to life. See, the light is off, okay? And now it's on again, the star out there in the sky. So maybe not a lot of you are divorced, but just as an example of something that really was dead is divorce, okay? It wasn't just we're taking some time off, we're kind of separated, it's a small little breakup. No, it's divorce. Like, it's major. You got the government involved. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's final. But now love is gonna blossom again between the 2 of you starting this week. I mean, it is the holiday season after all, and people tend to be very vulnerable and honest with their feelings around this time. You know, a lot of confessions, a lot of reflection as well. So something like that. Relationship that you thought was just dead, and it was, but it will be reborn. Okay, if it is a job that you lost, that you got laid off from, it has been 2 years, it has been 3 years. You know, you were waiting the first 6 months. You thought, oh my God, maybe they're gonna call me back, but it has been 2 years, going on 3, and you're like, there's no way, like, this is dead. But no, they call you again. They're like, hey, we want to offer you a higher position, better salary this time around. Something opened up, and oh my God, are you interested? Okay, so something that truly was dead, a job, a relationship, a situation in your life, it's gonna come to life again now. So congratulations. I mean, these 2, super major. Okay, this is fun as well, of course, but come on, something that was dead is revived in your life. If that is not divine intervention, I don't know what is. And then just victory, back-to-back victory. So congratulations. What else for you for the week ahead? You have the Page of Swords and the 6 of Cups. You have been stalking someone, not in the negative, illegal way, but like online, you have been stalking them, and maybe energetically, you have been trying to reach out to them telepathically, or, you know, kind of manifesting them back in your life. It could be an ex-partner, it could be an ex-friend. Doesn't have to be romantic, but could be. They heard you, whether it's telepathically or they saw you, you kept getting suggested on their Instagram, which means that you have been stalking their profile, if that happens. So they're going to reach out. Okay, so someone from your past that you have been dying for them to reach out to you will actually reach out. Okay, you've been stalking them online one way or another. And yeah, this is good for you because you're going to be so happy when you hear from them. And yeah, it's kind of like a win for you. I don't know if this is a family member that you're no longer talking to, but you want to revive the relationship, or a friend that you drifted far away from, or yeah, an ex-lover. But yeah, you're going to hear from them. Okay, you have been stalking this person. It's an ex, romantic or not, that you actually want back in your life, and they are coming back this week. What else? Last but not least, the Magician and the 6 of Pentacles. You're manifesting money, not major big money, okay? Not millions, not tens of thousands. I mean, there are coins, but they are gold coins. So it's still kind of a significant amount, just not like enough money to buy your dream house or your dream car, but enough money, okay, that you can buy your needs and your wants, and you can even share it. This is the card of sharing and generosity. So you are successfully manifesting the money that you need this week. Okay, so literal money will come to you. First, there is a job offer from someone unexpected related to money as well, but not on the spot. This is on the spot, like money. Because a job offer, you have to work at least a month before you get anything unless you have a signing bonus. This is instant money, okay, that will come to you this week. And then you're going to hear from someone dead, or something dead will be revived, brought back to life. And yeah, just victory is here for you. So honestly, big week ahead. Enjoy. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.